thing any longer.
What are you doing?
You have a filthy mouth. Let me clean it for you.
Why is she here? Do you even know who I am?
I know. You're just President Jiang Tianyu's foot washing maid.
Who are you calling a foot washing maid?
I'm not wrong. You said you went with him to pay respects to the ancestors, and you manage all the company's affairs.
But he hasn't married you.
Doesn't that make you just a low status foot washing maid?
I am his only woman.
Ooh, but has he married you? Calling you a foot washing maid is actually a compliment.
Shut your mouth.
That's for your filthy mouth. That's for seducing other people's husbands. That's for harming Jiang Nanhao. He suffered for so many years because of you.
I will never let you off.
Bring it on.
Here, your lipstick.
Weren't you acting so tough?
When you were talking back to me, why are you so weak when you face her?
Why are you helping me? Earlier, I didn't.
I just couldn't stand the disgusting scene they back then.
Causing Jiang Nanhao to get lost.
And endure so much hardship.
Wang, you're hurt.
Jiang Tianyu, why is it that at every moment, you're always the last one to show up?
Wang, you have to trust me. Give me a little more time. Regarding what happened back then, I will definitely give you an answer. Han, are you okay?
Stop right there. I'll look into the Lu family's affairs myself.
As for the property deed, I hope President Jiang
won't go back on his word.
don't bother thanking me.
First, you locked me in the dressing room.
And tried to smoke me out.
And now you're trying to trip me up.
Don't you realize?
That hotels have this amazing thing called surveillance cameras.
What's surveillance?
I have no idea what you're talking about. You don't need to tell me. Save it for the police.
Zihao,
Why are you? Even with a woman like her?
Zixuan, watch your tone.
If you're expecting her to help you, forget it. She's much smarter than you. The cameras didn't catch her on tape. She planned it all along. If things went south, you'd be the scapegoat. Committing the crime yourself is far more serious than just following orders. How many years do you want to serve? Have you thought about that? It was Zhao Zixuan. Zhao Zixuan put me up to this!
who do you think you are? How dare you slander me?
President Jiang, I believe the truth is already very clear now. I hope you will give me an explanation. Zihao, let's go.
Bye.
Haha, you're using him just to spite me.
Right.
President Zhang, it was Zhao Zixuan who made me do it. You have to save me.
Take her away.
President Jiang! She's the one who ordered me!
It's her. It's all her.
No, you must believe me.
Save your explanation for the police.
Thanks for what you did earlier. But from now on, let's not contact each other anymore.
Han, about the Zhao family.
I didn't mean to keep it from you. And I've distanced myself from them for a long time.
You may have your reasons, but I don't like being lied to. Especially since I considered you one of my best friends.
Han, please, don't cut me off. I can help you.
Don't you want to stop Jiang Nanhao from pestering you?
I can be your decoy.
It was wrong of me to use you. I had no choice about what happened before, but it won't happen again.
Han. President Jiang.
It seems Secretary Lu is avoiding you again.
The guest list.
Redo it. Got it. You should take Secretary Lu with you.
You sure talk a lot.
Still trying to avoid me.
Let me go. We're at the office.
What do you want?
So what if we're at the office? The whole company knows about us.
What relationship do we have? I have nothing to do with you. You're the one misleading everyone on purpose.
Are you that desperate to distance yourself from our relationship?
Let me tell you.
We are...
What are you doing?
Admit it.
You just like this kind of thrilling relationship.
If I didn't work harder, you'd have had my quintuplets by now. You slept with me and now you're running away.
You heartbreaker.
I just blacked out from drinking.
I didn't.
You blacked out.
Can't you just
Face your true feelings.
More like I want to rip your heart out.
Then, what about the house?
You don't want the house anymore.
You're willing to give the house back to me.
and the evidence of the Zhaos framing your father?
You don't want any of it.
You have the evidence.
Of course I do.
Wait, you're telling me this now. You must have some kind of scheme.
What kind of scheme could I possibly have?
The reason I didn't tell you before was because I feared you'd be impulsive.
But now, I finally have the power to protect you. So, of course, I want to give you what you want.
Right? Since I'm giving you what you want,
Shouldn't you also?
As long as I get the house and the evidence, we can talk about anything. Then, shouldn't Mr. Jiang give me the house first to show your sincerity?
Accompany me to an event first.
Fine. You said it.
After the event, you'll transfer the house to me.
and what if I don't go?
Suit yourself then.
Think carefully. Zhao Guanghui and President Chen are both there today.
They are the ones you overheard on the rooftop.
The two people who framed your father.
Then what are we waiting for, President Zhang? Let's go.
Fine, let's go.
What a liar. Claiming he's afraid President Chen will recognize me and making me wait here for him if I don't get any leads today. So, is this the one, the legendary cheating secretary?
The scandal.
The one who made the Jiang Nanhao throw it all away?
Young lady, are you interested in making a deal with me?
What kind of deal?
As long as you get pregnant with Jiang Nanhao's child, your father's debts,
I can help you pay it all off.
I can help you pay them all off.
It must be given to me.
President Zhang.
What did you say?
as long as that debt is cleared, your father will be getting out of prison soon.
Uncle Jiang.
Uncle Hui, I think what you're saying is incredibly insulting.
I would never use
My own child as a bargaining chip.
But Jiang Nanhao is very fond of you. As of now, other than you, he won't have anything to do
With any other woman.
But there's no rush. Take your time to think it over.
What are you doing here?
I'm helping you pursue your wife.
Look at you now.
How much longer are you going to wait?
Young lady.
You can come to me once you've made up your mind.
What did he say to you?
Don't believe a word he says.
He said you like me. But since I shouldn't believe him, I get the picture.
Don't worry.
I definitely won't take it seriously.
Nanhao. Go and stay with your mother.
I'll investigate my own affairs myself.
Why are you always so defiant?
Listen to you and marry someone like Zhao Zixuan.
A scheming and insidious woman.
Even if you want Zhao Zixuan, there would be other girls. In any case, it just can't be Lu Sihan.
I thought I had already made myself very clear.
Our son loves her.
So we should just support him. Why must you interfere with his choice?
Who is we? With you.
No matter how much you deny it.
Nanhao is, after all, our child.
Since we're always at each other's throats, how does that benefit Nanhao?
Everything I own will eventually be his.
President Zhang.
You're here too. Zhang Tianyu, I can't believe you still keep this woman. The one who caused us to lose our son. This culprit, right by your side. You truly never learn.
How disgusting.
Wang Ying.
President Jiang.
Mr. Zhang is waiting for us.
Let's go.
I'm paying you to come here.
Not to tell me how to do my job.
We don't do murder.
Fine, I'll do it myself.
No.
Lu Sihan.
Once you vanished, Nanhao will look at me again.
Things will be just like before.
Don't you see?
We will finally get married.
No.
Zhao Zixuan,
If you kill me, you'll pay with your life.
for a man who doesn't love you, is it worth it? Lu Sihan. No one will ever find you. Everyone will just think you've gone missing. By the time you're nothing but a skeleton.
No one will even notice.
No, Dee. Let me go. Let go. No.
Han, I'm so sorry. I'm late.
How did you find this place?
No matter where you go, I will always find you. Zhao Zixuan. It's time you paid for what you've done.
Nanhao. She's gone. You'll finally see me. We can go back to the way things were. Just like before. Your mother asked me, when we are getting married, will you come look at wedding dresses with me?
I've already called the police. Kidnapping and attempted murder. That's at least 10 years in prison.
Do you have any evidence?
Evidence? Do you really think I don't have any? Everything you just did and everything you just said
Has already been recorded.
and Nanhao.
Nanhao. Dad, I don't believe you would ever break the law.
I'll go find someone to help right away.
Han, this matter is very complicated. Don't get involved in this.
No.
Promise me.
Stay as far away from Jiang Nanhao as possible. Now.
Dad.
Father. Right. I must find Jiang Nanhao.
Jiang Nanhao is so capable. He must have a way to save Dad.
Nanhao, something happened to my father. Please, save him.
What exactly are you trying to do?
I can help you save the Lu family. But you must promise me one thing.
You have to come with me.
I'll help you protect Lu Sihan Fu.
Save your father's life.
And I will also ensure Lu Sihan's safety.
Think it over carefully.
I promise. I will stay with you for 3 years.
No.
Nanhao. Nanhao. Tony. Nanhao. Nanhao. Please don't leave me.
Nanhao.
Nanhao.
Imperial Capital Private Club. This must be the place the supervisor mentioned.
Hello?
Could you tell me how to get to the Xishenghe room?
Thank you.
It's done.
Let's go. Manager Li.
Sister Ro.
She sent me here to deliver the contract to you.
Ah. Take a seat.
Then, please sign here.
Sure. But first, have a drink.
I don't drink. I'm only here to deliver.
Didn't Meng Yurou tell you?
You're here to sleep with me.
What are you talking about?
Let go of me.
Listen, as long as you please me properly, I'll sign it.
You disgusting creep.
Do you not understand plain speech?
Let go of me.
So you'd rather do this the hard way?
Let go.
Who the hell is ruining my fun?
It's Mr. Jiang. Han. Don't be afraid. It's me.
Jiang Nanhao.
Even your boss bows and scrape before our CEO.
Who do you think you are? Starting today, the Zhao Group is severing all ties and cooperation with the Tianmu Group. I was wrong. I didn't know she was yours, Mr. Cheng. Forgive my blindness. I didn't recognize you. Her own company sent her here.
Stop hitting me. Jiang Nanhao.
Back then, you were the one who abandoned me and just walked away. Why play the hero now?
Back then,
Don't touch me.
Get lost. Scumbag.
I failed to protect you back then.
Now that I'm back, I'm never letting you go again.
Lu Sihan, have you lost your mind? You sent me to deliver that contract on purpose, just so you could pin me out to that client.
Meng Yurou.
Do you realize that what you did is illegal?
It was just a signature.
You can't even handle such a simple task.
And now you're trying to frame me.
Do you have any idea how much you cost the company today? 10 million. You're going to pay every cent of it back. A trashy client like that is already on the verge of ruin anyway. People like you who trade sex for contracts
and take kickbacks.
You'll get what's coming to you sooner or later.
Shut your mouth!
Trading sex for favors and tricking colleagues into drinking with clients.
This behavior is nothing short of a crime.
Go clean the cafeteria from now on.
Who are you? You're not even with our company.
Security.
Get them out of here!
Your company has just
Acquired by the Zhao Group.
President Zhang is now in charge of everything.
How can it be him?
President Jiang.
Please, let me explain.
Lu Sihan.
Come to my office.
Lin, that scumbag who framed my dad and lived off a sugar mommy. That jerk is actually back. He even bought our company. What on earth do you think he's up to? What are your orders, President Jiang?
I admit it. Leaving without a word back then
Was my fault.
But you don't have to.
Keep treating me like a total stranger.
Like this.
Jiang Nanhao.
I'm no longer the wealthy young miss I used to be.
Not only am I broke,
But I'm also buried in debt. I have absolutely no use to you anymore. Why did you come back for me?
Listen to yourself.
What are you even talking about?
Stop pretending. You left me back then. Just for the money, didn't you? Thank you for the help just now, President Jiang.
but I hope you can keep things professional from now on.
Stop doing things
that could lead to misunderstandings.
I truly can't. Keep my feelings out of our business.
President Jiang, don't make it sound like we have some kind of past.
We aren't that close.
The reason I left back then.
Enough.
If you keep this up, President Jiang, I'll resign.
Wait.
What else do you want?
Be my secretary.
I'll triple your salary.
As for your father.
There's no need.
Jiang Nanhao.
When you chose to leave back then, I should have known that we have no future together.
Since there's no future, why are you so afraid of me now?
Who's afraid? If you're not afraid, then why? Can't you be my secretary?
That bastard Jiang Nanhao. He actually has enough to come back to you. Didn't he run off with some rich woman?
So what if he's successful now?
He's just here to show off, isn't he?
That heartless, ungrateful wretch. What kind of man is he?
He still has the face to show up here. Didn't he leave with a sugar mama? Does he think he's a big shot now?
He's just rubbing it in your face.
The ungrateful, cold-blooded jerk.
The fact that he ran off
with a rich woman. I've spread that news everywhere.
This guy, he wouldn't be here to silence me, would he? President Jiang, I have other matters to attend to.
Stop right there.
Back then, it really wasn't.
What do you think? I've been abroad for the last 3 years.
Jiang Nanhao.
I have absolutely no interest in who you were with abroad, or what promises you made. I couldn't care less.
Are you really not interested at all?
That's right. I already have
a steady boyfriend now.
We haven't broken up. How could you possibly have a boyfriend?
Besides, you loved me so much back then.
I stopped loving you a long time ago.
Ever since we broke up,
I have a boyfriend now.
It's been 3 years. I even have 3 kids now. So please, just get lost.
Leave me alone.
You don't love me anymore, do you? You're clearly
as inexperienced as you used to be. And yet you claim to have a boyfriend.
What exactly do I have to do
for you to forgive me?
I went to great lengths to come back.
Just to find her. Why won't she accept me?
Between you and Secretary Lu.
Is there some kind of misunderstanding?
I left without a word back then.
I can understand why she's angry with me.
But she said she's moved on to someone else.
Which man? Exactly.
Stole her away from me.
You can be angry all you want.
But the cup is innocent.
Find that man for me.
President Jiang, please calm down.
Nanhao, you're always so busy with work. You have no time to spend with me.
Mr. Zhao.
Are we really that close?
Nanhao, we are already discussing marriage.
What does that have to do with me?
Nanhao,
Miss Zhao.
I told you to go to Nanhao's company and keep an eye on him. How's it going?
On his first day, he specifically appointed a woman named Lu Sihan as his secretary.
He even fired a company veteran for her.
Lu Sihan.
Find a way to bring her here.
I want to see for myself exactly which little hussy dares to seduce my man. Made it just in time.
The urgent documents President Jiang wanted.
So, this is that Secretary Lu.
It's you.
Hello?
You're here! Oh.
Let's go. Come on.
Here is 10 million. Take the money and disappear from Nanhao's life.
And you're...
I am Jiang Nanhao's fiancé.
Miss Zhao is the heiress.
I'm the Zhao Group.
As for you, your family is bankrupt, and your father is still rotting in prison. I suggest you stop humiliating yourself. Just take the money and get lost. Miss Zhao, you're so beautiful.
There's no need to be a mistress
to a scumbag like Jiang Nanhao.
You and Jiang Nanhao have already broken up.
How dare you call me a mistress? Since you want to do this the hard way.
Everyone, look over here.
This is the renowned
Miss Lu of Jiang City. Now, she's like a dog. Working as a secretary. Hoping to sleep her way into her boss's bed. Everyone, look over here.
This is the renowned
Miss Lu of Jiang City. Now, she's like a dog. Working as a secretary. Hoping to sleep her way into her boss's bed.
How shameless.
Wait, the one they called. The First Lady of Jiang City.
Wasn't she the little princess of the Lu family?
Princess? Hardly. After her father's financial scandal, she just vanished.
I didn't expect to see her here in Jiang City.
Miss Zhao,
I guess some people
just can't be helped.
If you're so eager to share
Jiang Nanhao with another woman,
then I wish the 3 of you
happy life together.
Do you know why Jiang Nanhao
left you? Because your father is a criminal.
He thinks you're just like your father.
Disgusting!
And filthy.
Don't you dare talk about my father like that!
You dare lay a finger on me.
If you're going to be a dog,
you'd better learn your place. Get away from Jiang Nanhao this instant.
A scumbag like Jiang Nanhao.
I wouldn't want him even if he were a gift. And yet you treat him like a treasure. Are you kidding me?
You really don't know when to quit.
Sihan.
Jiang Nanhao, you pushed me for her sake, didn't you?
Let me tell you one more time. I will not marry you. And I will terminate
all cooperation with the Zhao family.
You're going to pay for this.
Sihan, let me take you home.
Jiang Nanhao, you deliberately had me deliver those files.
Just so you could watch me be humiliated, didn't you?
And now you're here playing the good guy, Stop putting on such a pathetic act.
Sihan, you've got it all wrong.
Don't touch me. You already have a fiancé, yet you're still messing around with a sugar mommy.
Have you notion at all? You make me feel sick.
Sihan, why do you believe everything others say?
Without question.
But won't believe a single word I say. This sugar mommy or fiancé thing, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Acting. Keep on acting. I saw you get into that rich woman's car.
Isn't that proof enough?
Getting into a car with a rich woman.
When did I ever? Nanhao. Karma finally caught up with you. Caught red-handed. Let's see how you explain this.
Mom, what are you doing here?
Mom.
Don't you dare call me that. I will never accept you as my daughter-in-law.
So this is why.
You gave up your career in America. The reason you threw everything away to return home.
How pathetic.
Sahan is the only woman I'll ever love.
She is the only one I will marry.
Lu Sihan.
Auntie, thank you. To celebrate Nanhao's return.
Since I wasn't around.
It puts my mind at ease to have you by his side.
Auntie, it's the least I could do.
I know how kind-hearted you are.
But, you see,
some people just take advantage of your kindness. Give them an inch and they'll take a mile.
Oh, I almost forgot.
About Sister Lu. Ashan, see her out. After all, the people here
are all rich and powerful.
It's not easy to catch a cab in this area.
Lonely. Someone is picking me up.
Keep up the attitude.
Nanhao. Don't go.
Zhao Zixuan.
Remember what I said today.
I always keep my word.
Jiang
Nanhao.
Wait, don't leave.
Honestly, whenever I run into this scumbag,
it's nothing but bad luck.
See her.
Hey, beautiful.
I wonder...
Would I have the honor of driving you home?
Of course you would. What a coincidence.
What are you doing here?
It just so happens.
I'm delivering a painting to a client.
And you?
Don't even ask.
just take me home first.
Are you okay?
Your phone has been ringing the whole way. Are you in some kind of trouble?
I'm fine. Thanks for today.
I'll treat you to a meal another time.
No matter what trouble you're facing, reach out to me anytime. Don't try to handle it all alone.
I know.
You really are a great friend. So dependable.
I'm off.
That's enough, Jiang Nanhao.
Based on just one kiss?
You were able to recognize me?
And you still claim you don't love me.
What is wrong with you?
Haha. You once said that we would be together forever.
Those were just the words of a naive girl. By the way, I forgot to mention.
The man who just dropped me off
is the father of my child.
You're lying.
Why can't you just believe me? I was being sincere.
Sincere.
You used me to get close to my father.
Just so you could
take everything he had. After my father's downfall,
you immediately cut all ties. And now you're telling me you were sincere.
It's not like that.
How? I swear, I never did anything
to betray you.
Or your father.
Then what about your mother? After the incident, you left with her.
Was she involved? What happened to my father back then?
I only left with her to save you.
I didn't. Enough.
If you really wanted to save me, you should have stayed by my side. Do you have any idea how I survived these past 3 years? I barely made it through.
And now you think it's simple? I was wrong.
It's enough for me to forgive you.
Jiang Nanhao, please stop making
a fool of yourself in front of me.
The thing I regret most in my life is being with you. It destroyed my father.
Get out.
It's really not what you think.
Sir, the investigation is complete. Secretary Lu's male friend is named Zhao Zixuan. On the surface, he's an amateur painter, but in reality, he's the heir to the Zhao Group and Zhao Zixuan's older brother.
The Zhaos again.
But this Zhao Zixuan doesn't have much to do with the family business, and he doesn't have much contact with Zhao Zixuan. His connection with her is likely unrelated to the Lu family, deliberately getting close to Secretary Lu.
But why would the Zhao family want to get close to Lu Sihan? No matter what,
I can't let her suffer any more harm.
Secretary Lu hasn't forgiven you yet. If you keep acting on your own,
do you not want your year-end bonus anymore?
Secretary Lu doesn't have a child.
My year-end bonus is saved.
Your child's father, that little painter, seems he didn't tell you that he's the heir to the Zhao.
Oh, and shameless! This is an invasion of privacy. What do you want this time?
Yelling at me again.
For the sake of another man.
I'm not just yelling at you. I even want to hit you.
If you're sick, go see a doctor. Stop taking your madness out on me, okay?
And then. What about Zhao Zixuan?
So he's a good guy now. He hid his identity and stayed by your side for years.
Yet you're still so good to him.
No matter what he's like,
He's still 10,000 times better than you.
Fine.
Try saying that one more time.
he's just better than you.
You don't even know
Who he really is.
yet you dare to say
He is the father of your child.
Lu Sihan.
You really outdone yourself.
Who do you think you are to me?
What right do you have to control me? Who he is doesn't matter to me.
Did you even look closely at that document? He is the heir to the Zhao Group.
The Zhao Group.
So what if it's the Zhao Group?
The Zhao Group.
That's right.
The very Zhao Group that caused your family's bankruptcy. Lu Sihan, you're unbelievable.
You went as far as looking for a husband.
In the very person who murdered your family.
You've really outdone yourself. Murdered.
So you know too.
That my father was murdered.
Don't you? The case from back then.
What is the real truth?
What have you been hiding from me?
If you won't tell me, I'll find out for myself.
It just so happens that Zhao Zixuan
Is the heir to the Zhao Group. That makes it even easier for me to investigate him.
Han Han.
This is not something you should get mixed up in.
I won't let a single person go.
Who harmed my father?
Including you.
Isn't this the land where Dad originally planned to invest in and build an orphanage?
How have you been lately?
Business is booming, isn't it?
Come on, let's drink.
Those invited by the Zhaos.
Are all their
Business partners.
Among these people, some were on good terms.
with my father back then.
Maybe I can find out some information. Hello. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Mr. Zhao, on the opening of your new hotel. And your daughter is so outstanding now. I'm truly envious.
Oh, Mr. Li, you're too kind. I'm the one who envies you. I've specially reserved a suite at the Zixing Hotel.
Please visit anytime.
Dad.
Nanhao and the others are here.
Excuse me for a moment.
Oh, Wanqiong. I've been so looking forward to you and your son's arrival.
I was just saying
that I was planning to visit Jiang Corporation myself to see Nanhao.
He's truly a fine young man.
It's just a little spat between young people. As elders, how could we possibly join in on the nonsense? Zixuan is a good girl. I'm very fond of her.
that's good.
That's good to hear.
Huh? Why you dressed like this? What is she doing here?
You've got a lot of nerve. How dare you show up at my house? What? Are you trying a new way to seduce Jiang Nanhao? Miss Zhao, instead of being wary of me, you'd better put more effort
Into winning over Jiang Nanhao.
I have absolutely no interest in him. The once great heiress of the Lu family is now working like a dog, even working as a common waitress. Why are you acting so high and mighty with me? If you're here right now,
Pestering me like this?
aren't you even worse than a dog?
You dare insult me?
Miss Zhao.
If you can't win Jiang Nanhao's heart yourself, and you're taking it out on others, what's so impressive about that? If you have the guts, go sleep with him. I'm going to claw your face apart. Let's see how you seduce him then. Miss Zhao, Jiang Nanhao is right outside. He hasn't been able to forget me for 3 years. If he finds out you've scarred my face,
Do you think he'll ever look at you?
he will only despise you.
You.
If you dare touch me, my family will make you pay.
Your dress is ruined.
Let's see how you're going to face everyone.
Lu Sihan. This painting.
The little baby in this painting. That's our Han Han.
Daddy hopes that you
Will always be like a sunflower, living in the light and blooming with passion.
I want to be a sunflower baby.
Daddy.
Who does Jiang Tianyu think he is? He's nothing but a real estate upstart. It's still nothing compared to the Lu family back then.
the same old tactics.
There's absolutely no problem. Back then, even the Lu family was no match for me. Aren't they still rotting in prison?
My father's case. So the Zhao family really was behind it, manipulating and framing him.
Haha, what are you doing here alone?
What does it have to do with you?
Han Han, why are you?
Still mad at me? Aren't your problems my problems too?
Is that so? Then tell me, what really happened to my father back then? And what part did the Zhao family play in it?
Haha, it's complicated. Listen to me.
No.
Your fiancé is looking for you.
Han Han.
Nanhao.
My dad has an important announcement to make. Let's go.
Everyone,
Today
besides the grand opening of the Zhao Group's new hotel, I have some more good news, and that is that my daughter, Zhao Zixuan, is about to be engaged to the CEO of Jiang Group, Jiang Nanhao.
Congratulations.
A perfect match in status. A match made in heaven. They really are a perfect couple.
I've even prepared a special video of the two of them during their 3 years together abroad. Please enjoy.
Image cannot be displayed.
Dad, what are you doing? Turn it off.
Love is a ray of light, but you're being cheated on till you're green. Speaking of which, someone was quite far-sighted to have prepared these photos.
Well done. Your salary is doubled.
Uncle Zhao.
It seems Miss Zhao's heart belongs to someone else.
Since that's the case, I won't stand in the way of her true love.
After all, Miss Zhao has made her choice.
That's quite a list of men.
Nanhao, please let me explain.
That's not what it looks like.
There's no need for any explanation.
Everyone! Between Miss Zhao and me, there is absolutely no relationship. We have never dated, nor have there ever been any feelings. Therefore, I will not be marrying her.
Nanhao! Nanhao!
This is the wonderful daughter-in-law your son has so carefully chosen. Your taste is just as consistently appalling as ever.
Otherwise, why would I have
chosen you back then?
You shouldn't say that.
Everything's a girl.
From the Lu family is quite good.
As long as our son likes her, that's enough.
Why should we as parents interfere in the affairs of the young?
Jiang Tianyu, you cheated with your secretary, which cost me my son. And now you have the nerve to lecture me.
I've told you time and again, I didn't.
Enough. Don't say another word.
I will never agree to Nanhao and Lu Sihan being together.
Wan Yang. What exactly must I do for you to finally forgive me?
This Mr. Qiang, isn't he the one who worked with Dad on the orphanage project? But now he's gotten so close to the Zhao family. Could it be that they set a trap for my father? Oh, Miss Zhao. What brings you here?
I brought back some gifts from abroad.
So share with everyone.
You've all been working so hard.
These are the latest limited editions. Mr. Zhang is so lucky to have a fiancé like you.
We employees are truly fortunate.
Miss Zhao, please leave. I've already made myself very clear.
Nanhao, please don't misunderstand.
Those men, they're just ordinary friends of mine.
Dongze, show our guest out.
Nanhao, earlier, weren't you quite interested in the Lu family estate? How about I transfer it to you? Nanhao, as long as you're not mad at me anymore, I'll transfer the deed to you right away.
Ever since the Lu family's downfall, how long has it been since you last saw?
Such expensive jewelry.
Here, take it. Consider it a gift from Miss Zhao.
Does a socialite like you
really give out knockoffs as gifts? Anything given by Miss Zhao could never be a counterfeit.
How long has it been since you've seen real luxury? Do you even know what a new release is? Don't get mad. Don't get mad.
Don't let a fool get to you.
Who are you calling a fool? Whoever answers must be the fool. Thing is a grade B fake at best. It's not even a high-end replica. It's fine for playing dress-up, but don't get it wet, or your ears might rot.
Nanhao, I've made an appointment with Auntie Ye.
Let's have dinner together.
I can transfer the house deed to you then.
The Lu family's villa.
She can mean.
It's my family's old villa. Mr. Zhang, your coffee.
My family's villa is actually in the hands of the Zhaos.
As of
my family's downfall is definitely linked to the Zhao family.
She took the bait.
You may leave.
File number 2021. No. Sanction Songbei.
Acquired at auction by the Zhao Group.
To win over Jiang Nanhao, Zhao Zixuan is actually giving him the villa. No, that villa belongs to my father and me. I must find a way to get it back.
Miss Zhao.
Our Secretary Lu says
that the jewelry you gave us,
worse than a cheap knockoff.
How ungrateful of you.
What right do you have to say
that the gifts I gave you are knockoffs?
Miss Zhao, since you are so confident in your items, why don't we make a bet?
A lowlife like you thinks you're worthy of betting with me.
It doesn't matter who I am. If I can prove that your items are fake, you must apologize to me and admit you were wrong. And if they are real,
I will.
Then you'll leave this company immediately and never show your face to Nanhao again. Deal.
I'll be the judge.
Chanel's pieces always have their logo engraved in this exact spot. This engraving is crooked.
And this one
is off-center. Furthermore, the electroplating doesn't meet the brand standards at all. Isn't a Chanel piece at all. Just because you call it a knockoff doesn't mean it is.
Who do you think you are?
If you don't believe me, Miss Zhao, we can go to the boutique for an appraisal.
During her sophomore year, Secretary Lu interned at Chanel for 6 months. She worked on the design of several jewelry pieces. The ring on your finger is actually one of her designs.
Whoa. How is that possible?
She's just a...
If you don't believe me, I can call an appraiser here right now.
Apologize. Why should I apologize to you?
A bet is a bet. If you won't apologize, Miss Zhao,
That's fine too.
but from now on, never set foot in the Jiang Group again.
I'm sorry.
Hey! It seems that based on what Zhao Zixuan said, she intends to have the property transferred to Jiang Nanhao today. Auntie, please have some more. Nanhao, you've lost some weight lately. You should eat more too.
That's very thoughtful of you.
Auntie, my father said that as long as I get engaged to Nanhao, he'll give me 10% of the company's shares.
And also invest in the Zhang Group's new real estate projects.
I know you're a good girl. As for the photos, there must be some misunderstanding.
Thank you for trusting me so much, Auntie.
President Lin.
Is this the real reason you brought me back?
To consolidate the Lin Group through a marriage alliance.
Zixuan.
I bought a silk scarf downstairs. Could you go and bring it up for me?
Oh, of course. Auntie, Nanhao, eat a bit more. I'll be right back.
How can you talk to your mother like that?
Am I wrong? Back then, to get revenge on Jiang Tianyu and strengthen the Lin family, you were even willing to sacrifice your own son's marriage. Do you even deserve to be called a mother?
Enough.
Do you know how hard I worked to find you? And do you know how much I've suffered all these years?
Do you have any idea?
I truly don't know. Because while my parents
We're busy fighting.
I was lost by my mother and sent to an orphanage. Back then, just to get a bite of food, I had to fight with the older kids in order to survive. I was battered and bleeding every single day.
Where were you back then?
I'm sorry.
I have always wanted to make it up to you. Now that I finally found you, I must look out for your future. Zixuan is a good girl.
But I only love Lu Sihan.
Whether in the past,
The present or the future, I will never change.
He really loves me.
She is just a destitute heiress. What can she possibly give you?
It doesn't matter who she is. What matters is that I love her. And that is enough. So stop trying to impose your own will on me. Do you even deserve to be a mother? So stop trying to impose your own will on me.
What's wrong? Wake up!
Don't think that just because you helped me, I'll change my opinion of you.
Since you can already talk back, you must be recovering well. You'll be discharged soon.
As for you and Jiang Nanhao,
It's already impossible.
if you're willing, as compensation, I can send you abroad.
That won't be necessary. I'm doing just fine.
If your son
Would stop pestering me, I'd be doing even better. Actually, I don't like you either.
You have no idea.
what kind of life Jiang Nanhao lived?
Back then,
Now that you're back,
You start dictating his life. Are you really compensating him? Or are you just satisfied? Your desire to control your son?
I can see right through you. You.
Hey, Nanhao. Your mother still has that same old temper. Just to push me out of Jiangcheng, she wants you to marry into the Zhao family. Actually, I really don't like that Zhao Zixuan. I still support you in choosing your own love. You didn't come here just to talk about this, did you? That little secretary at your company? Is she the girl from the Lu family? I'm with you on that. If you're not going to talk, I'm leaving. Hey, you're just like your mother. Always the same stubborn temper.
It's been so many years.
And you two still gang up to ignore me. At least give me a chance to explain.
How about this?
Find some time to take your mother back to her hometown. A little nostalgia might soften her up. And maybe she'll finally be nice to me. I'm happy to help.
For 100 million?
You little rascal.
What's the plan?
To get the house back from Jiang Nanhao.
What house?
What are you doing here?
I'm picking up some files for President Jiang.
By the way,
I've been fed up with President Jiang and how he treats you for a long time. If you need anything, I'll help you.
Know your enemy and know yourself, and you'll never be defeated. 人懂得一江南好 lacking. Maybe I can get some vital info out of him. I have a friend who wants to get a house from a certain man. What do you think is the best way? Give her some advice.
A house. The best way is to become his legal wife, of course, once she's his wife. won't all his properties belong
to your friend?
That's way too big a sacrifice. No, that won't work.
this friend of yours? How much is the house worth?
Not much. Just a few 100 million or so.
A few 100 million.
Your monthly salary is only 10,000.
Who would just hand over hundreds of millions to you?
You'd better just become his wife.
That makes sense.
100 million?
100 million. No one would just give that away. I need to think about this.
The Lu family villa was just bait, and Zhao Zixuan was just a pawn.
I will always find a way
to bring you back to my side.
Dad, about what happened back then. I've already found some clues. I'm going back to Yun City next month to find evidence to clear your name.
I know what I'm doing regarding the case. Don't do anything reckless. Han Han, take good care of yourself out there. Everything will be fine once I get out.
That won't do. I want to get you out of prison sooner.
Don't get involved in this. Silly girl. Remember what I told you. Stay away from Jiang Nanhao. The boy is too deep and calculator. He is not right for you. As for what happened back then, either way, he is too difficult to control.
Oh, I'll keep that in mind. Zhao Zixuan really transferred the ownership of the house to Jiang Nanhao. On the current title deed, the owner's name is Jiang Nanhao. As long as I marry him, I will legally own this house. Once I get the house, I'll dump him.
Secretary Lu, what are you doing?
I dropped my pen. I'm looking for it.
Oh, otherwise, people might think you're trying to dig up some dirt on me.
Dirt on you.
What dirt could you possibly have?
I wanna know.
People in this world are divided into two kinds. One approaches me for my power, and the other wants to marry me. Secretary Lu, which type do you belong to?
For the house, I'll risk it all.
Is there something wrong with your lumbar disc? I know a traditional Chinese doctor. His technique is excellent.
My back is actually fine.
That's not the point.
What exactly do you want?
My family's villa.
So you've been seducing me just to get the villa back?
You've certainly got a big appetite.
I just want that villa. Then can I pay you back in installments? You know how much that villa means to me.
Please, I'm begging you.
Don't you know?
There's no such thing as a free lunch.
Everything comes with a price tag.
So, what are you planning to trade for it?
As long as you agree, I'm at your disposal.
But don't you have 3 children?
Right.
The 3 children.
They can be left to
My boyfriend's care.
Lu Sihan,
let me tell you something.
I don't care about a single villa. But if you really want to get something from me, you'll need to show a bit more heart.
How do I show more heart?
From now on, please, care more. Be more affectionate and seduce me more often.
Using the house to pressure me and torturing me in every way possible.
Infuriating.
Lu Sihan, there's a company gathering tonight.
Don't forget.
I know.
Hello, everyone. I'm here.
Lu Sihan.
The gathering was at 6.
And you're just getting here at 6:30. Making a whole table of people wait for you. You've really got some nerve.
Wait, didn't you tell me?
That it starts at 6:30. Did you get it mixed up?
If I gotten it wrong.
I would have been late too.
But clearly.
I see.
Then I was wrong.
Anyway, the fact is that Miss Lu was late. A penalty drink isn't too much to ask, right?
I wasn't late.
I'll drink this one.
Lu Sihan!
Who is so mean?
They poured vinegar instead of soy sauce.
Oh dear, you're a mess. Let me wipe it for you.
Look, you're wet. Let me help you.
Your padding fell out.
Get away. Don't worry, I'll pick it up for you. Look what Lu Sihan did to me.
She's gone too far.
Mr. Zhao, I didn't do it on purpose. There's something wrong with the setup. They gave me vinegar instead of wine.
Then let's find someone to ask.
Who exactly
forced you to drink vinegar as wine?
It's a misunderstanding. All a misunderstanding. I'll go clean up.
Please, have a seat.
Wait!
Together.
Let's drink till we drop.
Don't you want the villa anymore? Drink with me. If I'm in a good mood, I might just give you the villa.
Bottoms up. You finish it, and I'll drink as much as I want. I finished mine. Hurry up and drink.
Come on, drink more.
I'll pour you another.
All right.
Once he's drunk.
I'll get him to talk.
And record everything.
Then I'll find out
what the Zhaos did back then. Once I have the evidence, I can get my father out of prison.
Lu Sihan.
You're trying to get me drunk, so you can trick me out of the villa, right?
No. Am I that kind of person?
How could you think that of me? Drink up.
You have to drink too. Come, let me pour you another one.
Jiang Nanhao.
Don't think I don't know
what you're up to.
What am I up to?
You just want to get back at me.
For how I treated you back then. You came back to bully me.
Then why haven't you considered that I just couldn't let you go?
But you were the one who abandoned me first.
You big bully, you jerk.
Shut up.
I don't want to hear anything you have to say.
Then what do you want to hear?
Say you'll transfer the house to me. And then get lost. Fine. Both me and the house
are yours.
This is the Jiang Nanhao's house.
We did it last night, didn't we?
That animal.
He actually took advantage of me while I was drunk.
Wake up.
Jiang Nanhao, you jerk!
You scumbag.
Are you trying to just walk away
and pretend nothing happened?
You're huffing at me.
Do you remember what you told me last night?
Look, my neck is covered in marks. You left.
It was that intense.
I was drunk.
Drunk? You were drunk.
Well, you're not drunk now, are you?
Hey, you...
She's avoiding me on purpose.
Mr. Jiang, is Secretary Lu avoiding you?
Which eye of yours saw her avoiding me?
She came in early this morning, went to HR to check on her transfer.
And then went to your office to pluck every single leaf off your money tree. Did you make her angry? Hey, no gossiping in the office.
That's a 500 yuan fine.
Is she really trying to walk away and pretend nothing happened? I remember whenever something's on her mind, she posts it online. I wonder if she still has that habit.
Everyone has a weakness. Find that weakness and just strike a fatal blow.
That makes a lot of...
Your boss is just like mine. Fussy, petty, and has a sick sense of humor.
Is he even human?
He promised me a villa, but after sleeping with me, he still won't give me the house.
So, it was all for the villa. My boss. Well, he's not the brightest.
We really are in the same boat.
If you have any issues at work
or in your personal life, feel free to message me. To deal with your boss, I suggest you confront him head on.
You're actually a pretty nice person.
It's because we're both suffering. I can't stand to see a sister suffer.
Jiang Nanhao, since you've already slept with me, give me back my family's villa.
Then we'll be even.
Even?
We can never be even.
If it's only once.
Wouldn't I be the one losing out?
Are you even human?
You already called me a dog. I don't have to be human.
So as I say,
raise the annual party's total prize pool to 500.
She must be in desperate need of money right now. Anyway, I'm just spending my future wife fund. If it's for her, it's worth every penny.
Mr. Jiang, for Secretary Lu's sake, you've really gone to great lengths.
I know exactly what my little princess needs.
President Jiang's interest in this vixen is truly unusual. I need to notify Miss Zhao immediately.
Just for this crappy dress, they charged me 300 yuan.
Whatever. For that 500,000 prize, I'm going all in.
Let's do this.
What are you doing here, you scumbag?
So, you really intend to go on stage dressed like this? You're going to single-handedly drag down the reputation of the Zhao Group.
Please put a stop to all those unrealistic fantasies in your head.
I don't mind you dressing like this in private. But if you dress like this for others to see, I'll be very angry.
Just talk normally. Why are you leaning in so close? Trying to show off your deep voice.
Here's the new runway piece you liked.
I don't need it. Get away from me.
Help! Is anyone there? Open the door! Jiang Nanhao! Jiang Nanhao! I can't just sit here and do nothing. I have to find a way out. Next, please join me in welcoming tonight's special guest, Miss Zhao.
She will be performing
Cello Concerto in D major.
Isn't that the piece Han Han was supposed to perform?
My piece.
It sounds wonderful.
She plays so well. She's truly the daughter-in-law I handpicked. She's outstanding in every way.
Why be so hypocritical? I think Miss Zhao's performance was rather mediocre.
You are the best one here tonight.
My son hasn't even said a word. Why are you praising her so much?
Tell you what.
Why don't you marry her yourself?
Cut the nonsense.
Auntie.
Actually, Uncle Jiang is right. I still have a lot to learn. I'll work harder to improve. I won't be a burden to Nanhao.
Miss Zhao, things between you and Nanhao haven't even started yet. You don't speak for him.
Nanhao! You haven't told me what you thought of my performance. Can I participate in the competition at your company's annual gala?
The prestigious Miss Zhao, the heiress of the Zhao family, surely doesn't care about such a small prize.
I like to win. I like winning for you.
So do I.
But unlike Miss Zhao, I don't resort to such despicable methods.
Lu Sihan.
You're the one who missed the performance. What nonsense are you talking about? If Miss Zhao hadn't stepped in to save the day, I don't know how this would have ended. Weren't you the one who sabotaged me from the start, preventing me from performing my own act?
Was it all
to pave the way for your precious Miss Zhao? I am the heiress of the Zhao family. Why would I need you to pave the way for me? Who do you think you are? Besides, what talent could you possibly have? Aren't you just a secretary trying to climb the ladder, using your seduction and shameless tricks?
Security! Get this Lu woman out of here!
I dare anyone to try.
No.
At the Zhang Group's annual gala, all employees are allowed to participate. I'm also an employee of Zhang Group. Why should I be excluded? Everyone knows that Lu Sihan is the most famous, useless heiress in Yangcheng. Just because people call you Little Princess, do you really think you are one?
Who would be interested in your performance anyway?
I am.
Then let's make a bet. If I lose, I'll leave Jiang Group. But if you lose, every time you see me, not only will you have to call me great aunt, but you'll also have to walk away with your tail between your legs. You're not worthy. Using the same song.
I'm definitely going to win.
She's even messing that up.
What a total amateur.
Miss Zhao studied at one of the world's top music academy.
She's not someone
just anyone can be compared to.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you all.
Don't you want your bonus?
And now, I announce, the winner of tonight's annual gala is
Lu Sihan.
Yeah!
Zihao, what are you doing here?
I wonder if I might have the honor of escorting the princess home.
Mr. Jiang, my boyfriend is here to take me home. We'll be heading out now.
Bye-bye.
Stop messing around.
You know exactly what kind of person he is.
You must be the big boss Han Han mentioned, right? Mr. Jiang, isn't it a bit desperate to keep pestering her like this?
Get lost.
Look at this.
Oh no, 500. Property registration.
Residential.
Zhao Zixuan was certainly generous with you.
A house worth 50 million. I offered double the market price.
Why would she hesitate?
You guys.
Look, I admit it. I approached Zhao Zixuan because I had an ulterior motive. But it's definitely not what you think. I love you.
I only want you to be Mrs. Jiang.
Jiang Nanhao,
You're such a good liar. I don't dare believe you anymore.
Then where's the evidence?
of the Zhaos framing my father.
Oh, so you don't want to give anything up, yet you still want to have it all.
It doesn't work like that.
As long as you get pregnant with Jiang Nanhao's child, your father's debts,
I can pay them all off for you.
It's just about having a child. It's a win-win situation. You can even ditch the father and keep the child later.
Jiang Nanhao, what are you looking at me for?
Jiang Nanhao.
What?
Let's have a baby.
What did you say?
I said, let's have a baby.
Are you serious?
I am. I've looked into that matter.
Back then, the project your father worked on with Mr. Qian, there was a middleman named Qing Li. But as soon as your father got into trouble, he vanished into thin air. I just found out his whereabouts. Great, we're finally making progress.
She's in such a rush. Where is she going?
Sit down.
Oh, I was referred by Li Linlin.
Ever since the Lu family's downfall, our entire project team has been disbanded. We've been hitting walls everywhere looking for work. I knew someone didn't want us to stay in Jiangcheng.
Is it the Zhao family?
Since you're here, play the part better. Otherwise, you'll stand out too much. The money was funneled from the Chen Group, but it wasn't through the official account.
A wet behind the ears brat. Actually dares to challenge me.
Get her out of here in a moment.
Claims he's hitting rock bottom, yet he's wearing a watch worth hundreds of thousands and a bespoke suit.
Since the money wasn't on the books,
it must be under a different category.
Check it.
If we look into the Jiang Group
special expenditures during that period, we'll know. I have things to do. I'm leaving.
Grab her. Yes, sir.
Dad, please let her go. Dad, the Lu family is already in ruins. She won't pose any threat to you.
She's fighting your sister for a man, and yet you're still protecting her. Are you even my son?
Catch her, but don't hurt her.
Lock her up later. That way, you can have her all to yourself.
Haha, wrong.
Step aside. Dad, get out of the way.
Miss Lu, I'm sorry. I'm only doing this to save my own skin.
Miss Lu, stay still if you don't want to get hurt. Come with me.
It hurts. Let me go. I'm not going. Let me go.
Don't touch her.
Jiang Nanhao,
Let's go.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Let's go.
what's wrong? You're bleeding.
President Zhao.
They still managed to escape.
How did I end up with such a useless son? You can't even compare.
兔代江南好。
I wanted you to run the company, but you insist on being some lousy painter. 公司你不要当个什么破混你. You don't even dare to fight for
The woman you love.
Keeping this woman around is asking for trouble.
Since she is determined to stay with Jiang Nanhao.
Then I have no choice but to get rid of them both.
Dad.
No, please.
Don't do it.
Then prove to me that my son isn't a loser.
Otherwise,
The only thing you receive is the corpse of your beloved.
You're awake. What is this? Hey, this is a token of love given to me by my wife.
If you already have a wife, why are you making me look after you?
Go find your wife and let her do it.
But my wife has been taking care of me for the past 2 days. Hey, you're so beautiful. You must be my wife.
It's only natural for a mother to take care of her son. Come on, be a good boy and call me mom.
Hey, stop messing around.
Jiang Nanhao.
Even at a time like this.
You're still lying to me. You're such a jerk.
Hey, I was just joking. Let's get serious. Zhao Guanghui is notoriously ruthless. You can't just rely on blind impulse.
There's no doubt that
Zhao Guanghui framed my father. I would definitely find the evidence.
But...
Don't worry. It's fun. I value my life way too much. But I'll never stop searching for the truth.
Han Han.
Why can't you just trust me for once? Once I've recovered, I'll make sure that
You and your father are reunited.
Jiang Nanhao,
What's the point of saying all this now?
Oh, my head hurts.
does it hurt?
I'm already this sick, yet you're still trying to upset me. It seems I've come at a bad time.
sorry for interrupting you two.
Uncle Jiang.
Mr. Jiang, I'll go get some water.
Oh, I finally understand why. All these years, my mom has always been annoyed with you and refuses to forgive you. You really have no sense of situational awareness.
What do you know?
We call that romantic spark.
Spark? Huh? Fine. Then I'll arrange a blind date for my mom tomorrow.
You... A blind date.
Miss Lu, were you waiting for me? Have you thought it over and got an answer from me?
Uncle Jiang, compared to having a grandson,
You'd probably prefer to win back your ex-wife.
And your son, right?
yes.
I do want to win Wei Ying back. As for my son, he doesn't really matter.
If I told you that I have a way to help you win back your ex-wife, on the condition that you cooperate with me.
Alright, let's hear it.
Eh?
Little girl.
You said that at this ball. You will make Zhao Guanghui's crimes come to light.
I'm just giving his evil a little more time to ferment. I've already had someone leak information.
To Zhao Guanghui.
Once this ball is over, I will publicly announce the truth behind the Lu family's bankruptcy.
You're using yourself as bait.
That's too dangerous.
Don't you want to know what kind of role your little secretary, Shi Helin, played?
In all of this,
When the Lu family went bankrupt,
You were also betrayed and implicated.
I suspect she was the one who betrayed you.
all these years, you've been
Pretending to be under her spell, haven't you?
Isn't it all just for the sake of one day?
When you can finally get some leverage over her, so you can explain everything to your mother.
Fine. Today, try your best to stay right under my nose. I'll have people look after you.
My woman is none of your business. But as for your own backyard, it's about to go up in flames. That the Lu family's bankruptcy involved a deeper conspiracy. Was that rumor leaked by you?
Since you refuse to tell me the truth, then I'll use my own methods.
Get what I want?
Do you have any idea how dangerous Zhao Guanhui is? You saw what he was like at the bar that day. How could you put yourself in such a perilous situation?
Jiang Nanhao,
Stop thinking.
That simply keeping me shielded behind you
It's the best way to protect me.
I am a Lu.
I must uncover the truth
and save my father.
Then what do you plan to do?
It's not about what I'm going to do now,
but rather waiting to see
how they react.
Lu Sihan. Wait!
How many times have I told you?
You must keep your composure.
Nanhao is completely ignoring me now.
Even his mother's attitude has grown very cold toward me.
If this continues, he'll never marry me.
Jiang Nanhao's refusal to marry you is all because of
Lu Sihan.
I've prepared a special gift for her to ensure she can no longer threaten
our Zhao family.
Nor will she ever
be an obstacle between you and Jiang Nanhao.
ever again.
Just trust your father. You'll see.
When the Lu family went bankrupt back then, all their shares were liquidated. Everything fell into the hands of Zhao Guanhui. At tonight's ball, he will definitely make a move.
We're just waiting for him to act, so we can draw
all of their attention. Nanhao,
mind if we have a dance together?
Why wouldn't I mind?
Nanhao.
I know you're investigating my father, for Lu Sihan's sake. You wouldn't want me to speak up
in front of everyone
and embarrass us all, would you?
Let's go! Keep her occupied.
Selling out your husband just like that.
I wish you two a pleasant time. I'll punish you in the name of the moon.
You tried to drug me. Tell me, what were you planning to do after knocking me out? Speak.
Send her to room 705.
Where is the key card for room 2307?
She has already been delivered.
Zihao.
Go to the room and get something. I have for Chairman Chen.
Okay.
Zhao Zixuan, did your father send you here?
I'm sorry. Whatever my father
intended to do to you, I have no part in it.
No. Even if your father sent you here, you wouldn't do anything to me.
Unless...
Let's get out of here first.
The door is locked.
Using the same trick twice.
Like father, like daughter.
Don't worry. I won't let anything happen to you. I'll break the door down right now. Are you okay?
Zhao, I don't feel well. I know it. Am I not better than Lu Sihan?
I can give you everything you want,
including the Zhao family.
You don't even compare to her.
You're not worthy.
Fine. Then let's wait and see.
Fine by me.
Oh no, this is bad. Room 705 is on fire. I saw smoke coming out. Is someone in there?
I think that's where my brother is resting. We should go check on him immediately.
Dadu.
Something happened in the guest rooms.
Where are they? Where are they?
No! How could anyone wish for their own son and brother to be in trouble? Sure. Wait, who was supposed to be in this room?
Dad.
Zixuan, what are you doing here?
Why are you here? Where is Lu Sihan?
Where is Lu Sihan?
Oh. So, Miss Zhao
brought us here to see
this kind of show. Wang Ying. Is this the woman you want Nanhao to marry?
Sir Zhao,
I think Nanhao's
marriage should be his own decision to make.
What?
The company's internal network has been hacked.
Han, are you okay?
Lin,
I finally obtained
the evidence of the Zhaos framing my family. Zhao Group has a mole inside the Jiang Group. He's someone very close to Uncle Jiang.
I'm worried about Lin.
Lin will be fine. Dongzi is with her. But what about you? How did you manage to escape?
The thought of you kept me going.
Tianyu, something's wrong. Regarding the Song family matter, the company is under official investigation.
But Lin clearly found out that...
Nanhao?
Why are you with her?
With the evidence I have in hand, combined with what Lin found, we will definitely bring Zhao Guanhui
to justice.
Miss Xu, please cooperate with our investigation.
Me?
Are you sure you haven't made a mistake?
We received a report
regarding accounting irregularities within the Zhang Group. These issues are all linked to you, Miss Xu. Miss Xu, please come with us.
Why is Xu Huilin the one being investigated? I clearly had everything set up
to make Jiang Pingyu take the fall.
I'm just President Zhang's secretary. The company's problem, what do they have to do with me?
Based on the information we currently have, President Jiang has nothing to do
with these matters.
天宇, there must be a misunderstanding. They must have made a mistake. 天宇.
Zhao Guanghui wanted to use Xu Hulin, the friendly.
I just beat him at his own game
and disposed of Xu Huilin direct. If you've done nothing wrong, there's naturally no need to be afraid.
Fine.
Good. Very good.
What a clever feign. So this whole drama today
was staged
just for me.
I'm no match for a cunning old fox like you. To save your own skin, you sacrificed Xu Huilin without hesitation. Ran Ying, let's go.
I'm done playing with him.
Why are you two together? What did you do? Speak up.
This slap is to teach you a lesson on your brother's behalf. And this slap is for myself. Zhao Zixuan, you brought this on yourself.
Karma will find you.
Hey, your dad is doing a wall slam.
Such a familiar scene.
Not suitable for children. Don't look.
Oh, please, what's there to see?
My parents.
The problem is my mother's grudge. Is it something that a few words can resolve?
It's true that not all problems can be easily solved,
just like not everyone
can be easily forgiven. Don't you agree, President Jiang?
Right. You're absolutely right. Mom, do you want me to help you out?
Bring Miss Lu home for a meal.
Your dad is there too. I'm not going.
Don't worry, my mom doesn't bite.
But we aren't close enough
to be dining at the same table.
What if I double your salary?
You said it.
你说的.
Come back.
What?
You look better like this.
Hello, Uncle.
You're here. Sit down. Okay.
Sit over here.
Miss Lu.
How much did my son offer?
To lure you here.
I'll pay double. Come sit by me.
Let's have a good chat. Mr. Jiang.
Can't you keep your mouth shut while eating?
Hello, Auntie.
My mom made this. Your favorite apple pie.
Enjoy.
If you hadn't said it was apple pie, I would have thought it was herbal jelly.
This person.
She looks so familiar. Auntie, don't drink that.
Xu Huilin?
Zhang Tianyu, while I'm being interrogated, you're here having a family reunion. How is that fair? Xu Huilin.
Let's talk things over. Don't hurt her. Put the knife down first.
For all these years, I've been devoted to you. Yet for this woman, you've disregarded all the years we've spent together. He wants to put me in jail.
Don't talk nonsense. I have only ever loved Wan Ying.
I was the one who cared for her throughout her illness. You only gave birth to a son for him. You did nothing else. Why should you deserve all his love? So all these years, the crisis at Tianyu's company were all caused by you. And the misunderstandings between Tianyu and me. You are the ones sabotaging us. So what if I was? I drugged Tianyu and made it look like we slept together. And you actually fell for it.
Who else is to blame for that?
What's most infuriating is that you two even had a child together. As long as that child exists, Jiang Tianyu would never have eyes for me.
So I found someone to get rid of him. So it was you who abandoned our child back then. I thought that without the child, your relationship would fall apart completely. But he has always remained loyal to you. If I'd known, I would have left him in the wilderness to die and be done with it.
Zhao Guanghui was the one who bailed you out, wasn't he? He's just using you to do his dirty work. Once you're charged with murder,
you'll never see the light of day again.
Xu Huilin,
as long as you let her go.
And don't hurt her. I can overlook everything you've done to the company. I'll even help you get a lighter sentence.
What's the difference between 5 and 10 years?
Since you ruined me,
I'm going to destroy what you love most. I'll make you suffer for the rest of your life.
They're here.
Wan Ying.
You're safe now. It's okay now.
So, it wasn't my fault that Nanhao was lost.
It's you. You ruined my plans. Then let's die together. Ah!
Watch out! Let me go! Let go of me!
Are you okay?
Let's go to the hospital.
I'm fine, really.
No need to go to the hospital.
We should still go.
You're injured.
Alright, but you have to come with me.
Okay.
The patient is severely injured. For the next 3 months, his family must take good care of him.
Okay, thank you, doctor.
Doctor!
Could he have injured somewhere he shouldn't have?
Hey, Lu Sihan, I only broke a leg.
Right. Sure.
Who knows which leg you broke?
Clear all the dirty thoughts out of your head.
No wonder after all these years, you're still just a secretary.
You...
Wait, and I was the one who specially promoted you.
Jiang Nanhao.
You've been getting hurt ever since you met me. Don't you feel unlucky?
Why would I feel unlucky? Meeting you is the greatest blessing heaven has given me.
I knew it. President Jiang is a grateful and kind-hearted man. Since there is a professional medical team here,
So, they will take care of you. I'll be leaving now.
Get back here.
No caregiver is as attentive as Secretary Lu.
Same old rules.
Triple your salary.
Fine.
But I'm not that kind of person.
I'm not staying just for the money. A caregiver gets 800 a day. He offered me triple. That's 2,400 to cover your living expenses for those 3 months.
Why? Do you think it's too little? If it's too little, you can always apply to be Mrs. Jiang.
You're not actually dysfunctional, are you? And you want me to pick up the pieces?
You're that worried. Come and verify it for yourself tonight. If it's too little, you can always apply to be Mrs. Jiang.
I'm not listening.
It's all just sweet talk. Jiang Nanhao.
The last time I lost my heart,
I lost everything. I can't afford to gamble this time.
There's my wheelchair hidden. I'll still need it tomorrow.
It's hidden. But Mr. Jiang, Secretary Lu isn't the type who tolerates being deceived. You're faking this injury to trick her. Be careful she doesn't get even angrier.
What do you know? This is the best way to spark feelings. I'm just helping her see what's really in her heart.
what's going on?
Look.
Mr. Jiang, your legs.
They've recovered remarkably well.
Han.
Let's go.
Mr. Jiang was in a wheelchair yesterday, and today he's up and jumping around. It truly is a medical miracle.
Han. I know. Right now, you only care about
Uncle Lu's release from prison. You don't want to think about romance.
But if I said
I have a way
to get Uncle Lu out,
would you?
Uncle Lu was framed and sent to jail by you people in the first place. And now you want to use that to bargain for Han-Han's affection.
You've certainly got it.
All figured out, haven't you?
Still not as clever as you. You're playing with people's emotions.
And you lied to Han-Han.
What did you say?
Alright, stop it.
What are you two grown men doing?
Han-Han,
I'll take you home.
No need.
You already helped me enough.
I know.
Zhao Guanghui is who he is.
And you are yourself.
But I only see you as a good friend.
That has never changed.
I understand.
Since President Jiang has already recovered, then there's no need for me to be his caregiver. What a piece of junk!
Han-Han, you're back.
President Jiang.
Your files.
Han-Han.
We're at the company.
Please be mindful of your boundaries, President Jiang.
We're not that close.
She's really angry this time. I need to find a way to make it up to her.
Who sent this?
Miss Lu returned. Your gift.
Yeah.
This used to be her favorite. Why wouldn't she want it now?
Well, she used to love you the most, too. President Jiang, you have no idea. Do you know what Secretary Lu cares about most right now? What she wants most?
Me?
Your money.
Yes and no. Why is Secretary Lu
so short on cash? Don't you know the reason perfectly well?
Besides,
here's the key to solving the whole problem.
I understand.
Mr. Lu.
That's right.
your future father-in-law?
I can't get a cab here at all. I can't let Dad come out with no one there to pick him up.
Hurry. Get in the car.
Hurry up, hurry up.
Don't worry.
I definitely won't let you be late.
After Xu Huling was arrested, Dad said Han would be released in about a month.
How was he released so early?
Uncle Louis, and you are Uncle Lu, I want to apologize to you on behalf of my father. I know what he did was inexcusable. It's not something I can make right. I mean, it's just a few words. But one day, I will make him apologize to you in person.
You are Zhao Guanghui's son.
Yes, but...
I don't agree with
the way he does things. He has caused you and Han Han so much pain. I do everything I can to make amends.
I've heard of you. You went out on your own. Even before graduating from college, you're nothing like your father.
Dad!
Han Han, silly girl. You're all grown up now, yet you're still a cry. You came here with Jiang Nanhao. Didn't I tell you? You are not allowed to associate with him.
Well, let's not talk about that now.
Sihan!
Was it you who arranged this? When I asked earlier, they said Dad still had a month left before he could be released.
This isn't the place to talk. Let me take you home first.
Hanan and I were originally here to pick up Uncle Lu. What are you doing here?
Zihao, please take us home.
Mr. Jiang, didn't you go with Miss Lu to pick up her father? The welcome banquet is all ready.
This. Zhao Zixuan had the nerve to intercept my credit. He'd better have a life to spare if he's going to cross me.
Uncle Lu, please, have a seat.
Ziha, you're here too.
Mind if I join you?
Mr. Lu, I've heard so much about you. Now that President Jiang and Secretary Lu have finally made it through the storm together.
Oh, why bring that up now? Han Han and Uncle Lu have always been so kind to me. I'm just returning the favor.
Young Mr. Jiang is a businessman. He's all about the exchange of interest. I'm penniless now. All I have left is my precious daughter. If anyone dares to have any improper intentions toward her, don't blame me for risking my old life to make...
Why didn't you tell me? All these years.
You've been the one taking care of my father.
Well, Uncle Lu got into trouble back then. I tried everything in my power.
But that Zhao Guanghui
was simply too powerful. The only way I could protect you
was the most foolish way. I'm vexing you, but it's okay. Now, those darkest days,
the ones without you, are finally over.
This kid has always been a smooth talker. When it comes to Han Han, Ziho. Come, let's have a drink. Han Han mentions you to me all the time.
In these past few years while I was gone.
Thank you for looking after her.
Uncle Lu,
please, don't say that.
With this glass, I toast to you.
Uncle Lu, does Han Han really talk about me that often?
I'm going to the restroom.
I need the restroom too.
You need to go too. Want me to keep you company?
Why is the smell of alcohol so strong?
How much did you drink?
I'm going to the restroom.
Take your time then. Take good care of him. Why did you drink so much?
Who made him drink? He insisted on drinking it himself. No one could stop him.
Brother, are you out of your mind?
Bringing an ex-con here for dinner.
Zixuan!
What is this nonsense?
Lu Sihan, have you no shame? First you seduced Jiang Nanhao,
and now you're after my brother.
Just what I'd expect from a convict's daughter. How disgraceful.
You!
Dad, it's too noisy here.
Let's go somewhere else.
Young lady.
You should learn some manners.
Who do you think you are? As if an ex-con like you has the right to lecture me. Did you just get out of prison? You still reek of that place.
Shut your mouth!
You dare hit me. Brother, are you out of your mind? Are you hitting me to protect an outsider?
I'm your own sister!
Have you had enough?
Security.
Miss Zhao.
What happened?
What's wrong with this hotel? For a high-end place like this, how could you let an ex-con in? Get them out of here now.
Don't you dare!
You were kicked out of the Zhao family long ago. This hotel belongs to the Zhaos, which means it's mine. I'm in charge here. Take him away, immediately!
Who says this hotel
is under your control?
10 minutes ago, Mr. Jiang acquired this hotel. Miss Zhao, this hotel no longer belongs to the Zhao Group. Miss Zhao.
You certainly act like you own the place, but you will soon experience what it feels like when your empire crumbles overnight.
Nanhao, what do you mean? Miss Zhao.
You should go back
and check on your father.
Tell him to admit defeat and atone for his crime. Maybe he can still earn some karma. Otherwise, the sins he's committed couldn't be repaid in 18 lifetimes.
Who do you think you are? How dare you talk such nonsense to me?
Understood.
Forgive my ignorance for failing to recognize your greatness. I'm sorry for offending you and your wife. Mr. Zhao, I'll take these eyesores
and kick them out right now.
What are you doing? Let go! Let me go! Who do you think you are?
Nanhao.
Uncle Lu.
Back then, this hotel was acquired by the Zhao Group when they embezzled the Lu Group's assets. It was left behind from that time. Now, I'm returning it to you. And one more thing. My feelings for Han are sincere.
Come over here.
I have to admit, you are a much better businessman than your father was. But let me tell you this. This hotel is yours. It has nothing to do with me. Not now, and not ever.
Uncle Lu.
Are you still blaming me for what happened back then?
You had no choice back then. I am grateful for all the help you've given us over the years. But I must tell you, I can tolerate any despicable tactics in the business world, but I cannot tolerate anyone making my daughter sad.
Dad.
Since the day Han was born, I have always provided her with the best. She is the rose I have carefully nurtured. She is the most important part of my life. She is not just an option, the non-optional choice.
Uncle Lu. I'm sorry.
I'm not the one you should be apologizing to.
It's her.
Han is a kind-hearted girl. In her heart, she might have already forgiven you. But let me tell you that I will never agree to the two of you being together. I won't allow it.
Dad.
Dada. Although this place is rented, I've already saved up enough money.
I was just waiting for your release.
So we can move into a bigger place.
Stop fussing around. Dad wants to have a word with you.
Dad.
I finally got you back. Everything will get better from now.
It will. Han, promise me one thing.
Go to the Jiang Group tomorrow and quit your job.
Han,
Are you really leaving us? Did President Zhao bully you again? If he dares to.
I'll bash his head in.
That's the spirit of a CEO's wife.
But Han,
Can't you stay?
I'm so scared of that Moody.
Lonely, perverted old jerk.
lonely and perverted.
I need to go home and spend time with my dad first. We'll figure out the rest later.
Work hard. Try to get rich soon.
So you can fire him.
President Zhao.
I did my best.
Lonely pervert, huh?
Very well.
There goes your year-end bonus.
Wait, no! President Jiang.
Han's really gone this time.
President Zhang.
How are you going to win your wife back?
By feigning one move, while making another.
It's been 110 hours, 35 minutes, and 46 seconds since I last saw you. I miss you.
Han, who is that?
A repairman.
Go, go. My light is broken.
He's just fixing the light.
Hurry up and go.
Fixing the light, huh? He's here pretty early.
Han, look! Doesn't this look like when you forced me to tutor you back then?
And I should praise you.
For being just as much of a beast as ever.
My little princess.
It's very sweet.
Ask your senior over there if he wants to eat fruit with us.
My dad is coming.
I finished it a long time ago.
It was very sweet.
Han, is the light fixed yet?
It'll be fixed in no time. So this is how you handle my dad.
I'll definitely win him over.
Jiang Nanhao, you've lost all your dignity for Lu Sihan, our CEO, actually climbing through windows here just to deal with my dad. Let me go.
Zhao Zixuan, you're breaking the law.
In Jiangcheng, I am the law.
The last person who said that.
Is still rotting in prison.
Strange. Why would she go to the suburbs this late?
Lu Sihan, don't even think anyone will save you. This place is completely deserted. Not even God can save you now.
Get rid of her.
Miss Zhao.
Let's just teach her a lesson. Taking a life is going too far. We could be executed for this.
Something's wrong.
The young mistress.
For attempted murder.
Has been arrested.
What?
Mr. Zhao, this is bad. The company's stock has hit the daily limit down.
Get out!
That's impossible.
How could the Zhao Group end up like this? Pick up! Pick up!
Answer the phone!
Usually they're all so eager to suck up to me.
But once something goes wrong,
They run away faster than damn rabbits.
Bad. The prosecution will eventually trace it back to you.
turn yourself in as soon as possible.
It might lighten your sentence.
Please, turn yourself in.
You ungrateful little brat. How dare you tell me to go?
Can't you see? This is all their plot. They're just trying to force me to surrender.
I have already sold off all the shares that I held in my hands. The Zhao family, ending up in this state today, is entirely your own doing.
Bullshit.
You traitorous dog.
Get out.
Out! Get out! In this Jiang city, I, Zhao Guanghui, still call the shots. I will never admit defeat.
The Zhao family's stock has hit the limit down for 3 days straight. They are on the brink of bankruptcy. How can Zhao Gonghui still be so calm?
Zhao Guanghui is a very calculating man.
He must have an ulterior motive for being here.
To him, our family is already a thing of the past.
But it's different with the Jiang family.
Haha, go and one. Jiang Nanhao.
No. Okay, Dad.
Nanhao.
Nanhao.
Your father usually guards against me, as if I were a thief. How come he's letting you come see me today? Has he finally been moved by my persistence?
Don't be cheeky.
My father sent me to warn you. Be careful of Zhao Guanghui. He will definitely make a move against the Jiang family.
At today's banquet, all the prominent figures are present. If he intends to strike, now would be his best opportunity.
You mean... can resort to desperate measures?
But the Zhao family's bankruptcy
is already a done deal. What else can he possibly do?
It's just a final, desperate struggle. If we keep talking... But your dad's glare is going to kill me. Why don't you go keep my mom company?
Go on.
Uncle Lu.
Where's Hang Hang? She's with my mother.
Auntie Ye, wake up. Where are we?
Why are we here?
I don't know.
You're awake.
Zhao Gonghui, what are you doing?
Let us go right now.
Don't you worry. I won't keep you tied up for long. Put it down.
What is that thing?
Put it on my side.
Don't you dare hurt Hang Hang.
Don't even think about moving. As long as this bead stays perfectly balanced and stable, you'll be safe. But if it slides to either side, the bomb will go off. And when that happens, you're both dead.
Zhao Guanghui, you lunatic.
Quiet. Shut up.
Silence.
Jiang Nanhao,
Listen to me carefully. Your mother and Lu Sihan are in my hands now. I'll give you 20 minutes to transfer all of the Jiang family's assets entirely to my name.
Hang Hang. Nanhao.
Back.
Stay back.
Don't come any closer. There's a bomb.
Zhao Guanghui, if you want something, come at me.
Just let them go.
Cut the crap. Do exactly as I say, right now.
Otherwise...
I'll blow them to pieces immediately.
I'll transfer it, right now. Lillian, get ready.
Dad.
Dad, please, stop this madness. If you do this, you'll end up with nothing.
Shut up.
Dad.
I don't have such a pathetic son.
Take a look. The shares can't be transferred immediately, but all the Jiang Group's funds, 2 billion,
Have already been transferred.
to your offshore bank account.
Check it yourself. Just don't do anything reckless.
I'll grant your wish. Since your whole family is here, you can all die here together! Ha ha ha!
Dad. All of you, get out of here. Dad.
What are you doing?
What do you think you're doing?
I am Zhao Guanghui. I rule this city. You can't arrest me! Let me go!
Hun hun. Don't be scared, like they say in the movies. Whether you cut the red or blue wire, there's a 50% chance of survival.
No, no, no.
What if you cut the wrong one?
If I cut the wrong one, then Han Han and I will die together.
No, you can't.
There's no time! I need to stay calm!
Get him out of here, now.
Hang Hang.
Be careful.
Go, quickly. You shouldn't have stayed. You should have left with them.
I regret ever meeting you.
My only regret is that I didn't protect you back then.
I moved you.
I just left you. Every single day has been agony.
The pain was almost unbearable.
If it weren't for me, you would still be the brilliant.
Jiang Nanhao. Jiang Nanhao.
Please just go. I'm begging you.
I will stay by your side forever.
I love you.
Jiang Nanhao, you idiot.
It's been so long since you last said you loved me.
Jiang Nanhao, I love you. I really, truly love you.
What's this?
It's a gift from Lin, a wedding gift.
Is the car ready yet?
I've had it ready for 3 years.
The wedding speech I asked you to prepare.
Is it ready?
Ready. You can do it, Dad. Go for it.
Thank you all for attending my daughter Jiang Nanhao's wedding.
What
do you mean, Jiang Nanhao? I'm your daughter.
Dad's just nervous. Let him try again.
Thank you all for attending my wedding.
What do you mean, your wedding? What is wrong with you?
Thank you all for attending your wedding. Lu Sihan.
I'd like to thank Lu Sihan.
Look at my wedding. Old Lu. Look at you.
Everyone's laughing. What a mess you're making.
If you keep laughing,
I'm taking my daughter back home.
Look, everyone is.
Stop laughing, old Jiang.
We're just rehearsing.